Mind elevation of the more, nothing less. Something about me on Monday. After I rise and shine, I'm ready to shoot my shot like it was gunplay. You heard from the rest, now hear the words from the best. Who has the character and caliber of Naturesh? Something about me on Monday. And when we meet, your only homework from last week is to be elite. And be discreet about the faith we build upon when we speak. Dr. I's and off the T's and be complete to reach a peak. Something about me on Monday. And when I rise to flourish, my mind is nourished with words to help me find the courage to stay on my higher purpose even when I get nervous. This is sort of like a church for us that thinks about the service. Something about me on Monday.
What up, world? Tap, I'm Compression. This is the Monday jump off number 148. The divine, the sacred man, and the divine feminine. You know what I mean? So the sacred masculine and the divine feminine, part 3. All the feedback I got back from the part 2, salute, a lot of brothers, sisters said, yo, you did your thing. You didn't have to redo it. So I didn't do it. I didn't go back to repeat. So we're just traveling on this journey. I'm really staying in the masculine frame here. And I'm going to get into the divine feminine, probably like part 5 or something like that. So this would be a journey together. Before I continue, I really want to give a big shout out to some people that really support me. Check out Medicine Essence out of DC. Really great doula team, massage therapist. If you need any type of services, they even do the artwork for your placenta. Check out Medicine Essence. Great company. Everything's in the description box. We have Desiree Doulas out of the Carolinas. We also have Comedic Wellness, Sister Bana Asset. Really awesome sister. Check her out on YouTube here. She do a lot of live content. Really soulful sister. So she'll get your womb health together and just, your consciousness, right? She'll help you dive deeper into your consciousness. We have Life, Strength, and Health. Brother Mentor and his wife Kumari. Just great husband and wife tandem. I love them. I love what they do. I love their vision and everything else. My theme song is by the Big Chief Solar Raw. So the link to his Bandcamp is in the description as well. Definitely go support the music. Check it out. Enjoy yourself. This is my first time trying this. This alive ancient mushroom elixir thing. So we're giving it a try today. Very first time, just trying to see what it's about. Seem to have some good stuff in it. The reishi, the chaga, the turkey tail. So we'll see. Continuing on with the stuff in the description before I start. Portal, PRTL.com. Use access code BELITE for 15% off everything at Portal. So that's PRTL.com. Access code BELITE for 15% off all your needs and your requirements while you are at Portal or something you want to do online. So great company. Check out Elevate. Keep the mind going. My link is in the description for that. I think I'm on day number 80 or 81, so I'm having a good time with that. I'm really trying to get to like 300 days straight. So shout out to that program. My math is getting better. Speech, etiquette, everything's getting better. So it's just good. Keep a strong mind. I think we just have two more things. Oh, check out my brand. BeEliteNYC.com. Copy yourself a shirt with the emblem. I definitely really do have new gear coming out. I've been working really hard we're getting these cards out for us, the card game. And yeah, so you'll see those sometime later this month, early December, for you to order. And it's going to be a really cool thing. And I have something special coming next year around the same time, Rob willing, and just trying to make the best of life and enjoying it, and just going through that process. So we are now continuing. We're traveling through the sacred masculine and divine feminine. So I want to get into some book to add on to the sacred masculine's ideology. Like I was saying in the last video, no woman should want a man that is a knight in shining armor with no, they never had to test their metal and the armor is just too clean, meaning there's no dents, there's no blood, there's no scars, no nothing. That's a piss poor way for a man to live, because a man is supposed to test his ability, his fire, his theories in life, and then provide and then surround himself around other good guys and good women too as well, and just keep creating and keep pushing forward, right? So I just wanted to go over some quick books that I think every brother, every guy should read at some point. We're going to jump off one of my favorite books. We have The Prophet, Khalil Gibran. This is a real masterpiece right here, no lie. I think you definitely should check this out. It's just a must. If you've never read it, it's so good. It's such a classic. What up, Tia? So we got Khalil Gibran, The Prophet. So I was with a particular client, probably one of your, I don't know if he'll be your favorite rapper, but definitely one of your favorite artists. You sing a lot of his music. This lady brought him this one time when he was training, and he even fell in love with the book. And that was like in 2018. So it's good stuff. The 12 Pillars by Jim Rohn. Now, this book is not really that known. So actually, this might be both male and for female, but I really love this book. I just think it's just a really good book. And it deals with your health, your relationships, your goals, the use of your time, how to surround yourself with good friends, being a lifelong learner, how to sell yourself, to communicate, always practicing self-development, always trying to become a great leader. So this is the 12 Pillars. It's a thin book, but it's like a lot of jewels. So Jim Rohn, 12 Pillars. If you like me, I love war. I love military things. Maurice Stratacon. So this is the handbook of the Byzantine military strategy. So not only does it give you, I like stuff like this, but not only does it give you like the military tactics, like how they set up on the battlefield, it also had the axioms of a warrior, right? Like keeping a clean heart, keeping a focused mind, keeping the mission on the goal, protecting the kingdom, keeping the back of your mind, your wife and your kids, and what you fight for to propel the kingdom forward, to add value to the kingdom by adding value to yourself. So I really just think it's a good book. It's a thin book, but it's a lot of jewels. It's out of the Byzantine Empire. This is a thick book, but good book. Tools of the Titans. By Tim Ferriss. What doesn't he talk about? But so basically in this book, he's just interviewing everyone and everything. Hold on. Cool. I think I found a love letter inside of here. So that's cool. Shout out to you, Shorty. That's really cool. I must have forgot. This is like from 2016. Okay. So anyway, It's he interviews basically men and women and find out what they do daily to add on to their life and how they exist, and it's just really cool. Tools of the Titans. It's a thick book. I don't think you sit down and read this one all the way through, but you know, it's just something to have in your library. I've read a lot of it. It's a lot of good tools in here. Some Tools of the Titan. Few more to go. Few more to go. So this is an old book, but I love it. Mastery by Robert Greene. As you can see, I write in my books. You can see it's all good. It's just cool stuff, and they got old cards in here. Let's see. Overstand that the mind affects the body, so I will live for what was given to me. Oh, this is from a speech I gave back in like 2014 or something like that. So that's cool. That's where I put that speech. But no, I like this one. Discover your calling, the life's task. So it even opens up strong. Mastery, Robert Greene. Definitely a book for men. It's a must. And just one more. I didn't want to overdo it. I just think Unbeatable Mind by Mark Divine, by forging resiliency and mental toughness and to succeed. And it's just, it's all marked up. But yeah, about building a sheepdog family, building a sheepdog network, becoming a sheepdog communicator, yourself, your team, your organization, the different spheres of your life. So this is really a really, really good book. Read it really many years ago. And it's all from the premise of just being a warrior. So a man has multiple parts to him, but you should always have a warrior spirit, kingly mannerisms. But the lover should always be at his base of his feet. That's how he grounds himself into the world. And then he should always seek the wisdom, have the wisdom and the knowledge and the words and the thoughts and the theories and the healthy soul of a sage, right? So those are some of the things that make a good man. And all that stuff starts with the breath. So if you brothers out there, you're not breathing, practicing your breath work, there's a great many of courses on breath works and tapping out your emotions, whatever that may be, and really focusing on how to move forward. I know this sounds wild in this modern world. Hold on. This ain't too bad though, y'all. This ain't too bad. Ain't too bad. Putting it to the test alive. Check this out. This isn't paid sponsor or anything. I saw it and yeah, not too bad. Like I was saying, gotta really be about preserving ourselves. So in this modern world, a lot of men are moving with this, I guess, weird tit for tat. Like they're going like, oh, women do this, so therefore I'm gonna match the energy and do that. Honestly, a man just do what he's supposed to do. We're not really out here trying to match energy, especially energy that's what be considered beneath what you're trying to do, right? So if the woman is of high standard and value, definitely match that. She about her business, be about your business. She about her knowledge, be about your knowledge. She about her spiritual work, be about your spiritual work. Or just leave her alone, right? You might not be at that level because physicality is just not enough. And I think that's what a lot of sisters are saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. We don't match energy. We set the tone. We set the energy. And if anything, if we're matching energy, it has to be something greater than ourselves, right? Like I have to see something in you that makes me want to elevate more. We should be matching elevated energy, but nothing like recessive or childish or tit for tat, tag your it kind of shit. Like that stuff has to stop. And that's been the real gist of the internet. everybody trying to be like celebs. And I guess we all idolize celebrities to a degree. Like, come on. Everybody has their favorite celebrity. Everybody have their favorite actress or actor or singer, rapper, whatever it is. And that's fine. That's a human being because you're seeing the greatness in them, and that excites you for you to be great, or should excite you for you to be greater at what you do, right? So because nobody can do technically what other people do. Like you can respect, the genius of Nas or Hustle or Jay-Z's genius, but all that stuff should transmute into your life and how you hustle and how you want to build your genius and your team as well. You know what I mean? But going back to energy, as far as just what I'm seeing, we got to remaster the cool, remaster our poise, and just know that even if you're traveling, right, you like, oh, I'm leaving woman in my country alone. And I'm going to travel to this country because women in Colombia or wherever, Costa Rica, they're more feminine. I guess my question become, when you're a man, like I've never experienced a woman not being feminine around me. It doesn't matter where I've traveled. I've always had a woman be feminine around me and feel safe around me. I'm not saying we didn't clash heads in our ideology about certain topics, right? Because that's just a human thing. She doesn't have to always agree with the way I think, and I'm probably not agreeing with the way she thinks, but we're still able to have that conversation, right? But that doesn't stop her from being feminine around me. And I don't really understand the new age man suffering from not meeting feminine women. Everywhere I go, women are feminine. Even the ones that's not even into men, they're feminine toward me. It's just I don't, like that might be a you kind of thing. If you're saying like you're never attracting, you know, feminine woman, or you're not finding feminine women in America. Yo, the sisters in Detroit is dope. They go wear those Cartier frames. They gonna say what up though, but when you the right man, they gonna melt in your arms like butter. You travel all the way to the Carolinas, they gonna throw you the peace sign. They gonna have a gold cap, and but they still gonna melt in your arm like butter. Travel to New Orleans, real bottom goals, everything, talking like a Cajun, but they still gonna melt in your arms like butter. So I don't understand this new concept of like we have to travel to find feminine women when sisters always been feminine. Even the hardest women are become feminine around the right man. I think a lot of you men want something for nothing. That's another thing. That's anti-masculinity. The reason is that I can have something for nothing. No man should seek this earth or walk this earth and think that just because I exist, I should be able to receive something and not be able to do nothing. Something to think about, right? Like you can't provide. Meaning provide, what is provision when you really think about it? You don't have no social awareness, no social governance of yourself. Your goal isn't to climb or be the best at your craft. You're not even thinking of being romantic and going on that park work, setting up that picnic, taking that trip, setting out that massage appointment for your lady. Like you're really not providing a safe environment. And then when you step, you're just not stepping correct. You're stepping in a way like women are highly intuitive. I'm telling you, women will point out your bullshit. And that's why I really love sisters. You know what I mean? I keep it a buck. I speak for myself. I really love sisters. A sister, she gonna keep you honest. Like if she love you, she gonna keep you honest. And even if she don't love you, she might say it in a disrespectful way, but she still gonna want you to keep it honest. And it's just nothing like that check. Sometimes the woman is the check and balance of a man on the low. Like when he can't check and balance himself and say, he ain't got the boys around, she can look at you and be like, you're a bit of bullshit right now. And instead of getting upset about that, it's a good time to tighten up. And that's vice versa too. Because then I think instead of seeking just love, we need to really be seeking like respect and compatibility. And I'm going to touch on this later when I get into the divine feminine, because it's just a lot of stuff I see online, and I get it. If you make 150,000, you want your man to make 150,000, and that's cool. But to be honest, the average American only makes like 40K, right? So we gotta understand that too as well. And your domain is really what is the men you're gonna attract, right? I'm always gonna attract massage therapists, female trainers, people in the holistic world, etc. Because that's my health and wellness is my industry. So it's always going to be that, but also attracting people in finance and every other aspect as well. But if you're a top-notch person, you only want to attract top-notch people, and that's as real as it get. Like a real man, he's always attracted dope woman if he's a dope man. That's never even a question. I never even thought about sisters not being dope, or any woman that you're into, right? Like I'm just speaking for like me and my love for Black women. I only attract dope sisters. Even situation being hectic with the mother of my daughter, she's still a dope woman. We just oil and water, but she's still dope, and I still wish for us amicable relationship, right? So we should always only be attracted dope people. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong. Sometimes the shift come and it's just not supposed to be, or the shift stay the same, and you just kind of part your ways, or you just become tighter friends. But either way, we ain't got to travel far. But shout out to Passport Bros, if that's what y'all want to do. Y'all want to go other place. Technically, let's be honest, let's keep it a G, keep it a buck. A lot of y'all just going over there, to pay for sex. And I mean, you could do that here, but you just going over there because they call you Poppy and they make you rice at the end. I've always seen it in my travels. I ain't never experienced that myself. I never did it myself, because that's just, I'm a purist in that way. Like you go rock with me just naturally. And but I seen it all the time before it was a thing. It was a big theme, even with going to Miami in 2003, 2004. Men are always going to trick for something. A lot of men, because it's the easiest path, right? Because if you don't have to show up with nothing, you got to always remember, a man that don't really got no standards, that ain't really about no elevation, he always gonna be predatory in a way. Not predatory like rapey, but like predatory, like he's always gonna take the shortcut. That's why men are supposed to be sturdy and minimize those shortcuts. He needs to always be able to have been through it, go through it, and get through it. So that's really what makes the sacred man. Yeah, that's all I got. It was a really rough weekend. I want to give a very sympathetic to a woman I know named Liz. Her fiance just passed away Thursday. She had big plans, and when you hear about, I just love the way he would bring her lunch to work. I love the way he would send her like little love notes. I'd be like, yo, what's that in your hand? Like I just, it's quite unfortunate that life can go to ash and air like in no time. And yeah, shout out to her. Hopefully she gets through that. He was very fatherly to her daughter and everything. So he was doing what a man is supposed to do when wanting to court a woman and having understanding and where he stepped the child felt safe and she felt loved and committed. And I love seeing things like that for people. It is quite unfortunate that they won't experience their life together, right? Forever in this plane of existence. So when I heard the news of that, that was kind of crushing Thursday. Life is tough like that, and then that's how I don't really speak on like fairness. Life is just life and life happens. So make the best of it and appreciate the ones that you have, because one day we all turn to ash and dust. That's it. These machines we're in, something can happen or someone can do something, or just by driving you get hit. It's life. So life, make the best of it. It's the most incredible and the most beautiful thing, but it is also very finite in its existence to a degree, at least in this physical. Now we all know our spirit and what we do and how we affect others is what gives us immortality. You know what I'm saying? So you ever speak or compress, you always, I hope consistency come into your life. Hope hard work ethic come into your life. I hope you're healthy. I hope you have a six pack for the majority of your life. That's what I want my name to mean. And just, success, and have to have built yourself up from the bottom up and been able to keep your poise under pressure. So that's what I mean by our names having immortality. So when you view your name, you should be viewing what attributes represent you. So, I'm just going into that because life is wild and it can just go in an instant, and just get your family life in order, get your family life in order. If you haven't heard from somebody, reach out, let the lone wolf even know that they only need to be a mile or two away. The lone wolf need to still come in near the pack to eat something. Just check on your people. So that's how I'm gonna end that. You know, shout out to Liz and her family. I send my condolences. That was shattering this weekend, and yeah, we're gonna continue on this path with the sacred masculine and the divine feminine. Um, so I just wanted to give books and just some theories and some thoughts, and I'm gonna really jump into the divine feminine next week. And this has been the Monday Jump Off number 148. I'm Compresh. Remember, put your best foot forward. You're the king and queen in your life, so make your best effort in life. And I'll see you next week. Peace.